The Lord desires you guys to understand what the spirit of Jezebel is. I don't know if I can do this all in 10 minutes. It may be a little bit longer. Watch the series. If I end up doing a series, if I can't do this in 10 minutes. Who is Jezebel in the first place in the Bible? Jezebel was King Ahab's wife. And Jezebel was the one who called the shots. She was known for killing the prophets of God. When it comes to the spiritual realm, Jezebel belittled Ahab without coming out and fully saying it, because Ahab was very submissive to the spirit that operated through Jezebel, because it was a controlling spirit, and he was not man enough to stand up and to put this thing to a stop. Instead, he was submissive. As Christians refer to the Ahab spirit, we are referring to somebody who is very submissive, one who is very passive, one who is blinded to the spell of the Jezebelic spirit. Jezebel, she operates very heavy in witchcraft. And no, it's not chanting, no, it's not divination and things of that sort. Jezebel does witchcraft by way of mind control. Anytime you begin to control a person's mind, it's a form of witchcraft. Manipulation is a form of witchcraft, and this is how the spirit of Jezebel operates. This is what she masters, is manipulation. Take a look really quick at the spiritual aspect of Jezebel. First of all, remember Elijah. He was known for defeating many people, and he wasn't afraid. He was a powerful prophet of God. This is the same prophet who called down fire from heaven. This is the man of God who is known as one of the most powerful prophets. His name is Elijah. But yet he was running and terrified of Jezebel. Why was he terrified so bad of Jezebel? It's because it was a spiritual attack on Elijah. Let me tell you something. When I come across the Jezebelic spirit, and I can tell you this from experience, this is why I can talk about this. Jezebel is somebody that causes you to get massive anxiety. I'm talking about major anxiety and nervousness that overtakes you. And it's because it's a spiritual attack. When this thing begins to manifest, I'll be able to feel it even though I'm not around that person. If that person is speaking my name and that spirit of Jezebel is beginning to manifest, and I'll begin to get an anxiety, and I'll know that that person is speaking something, that person is doing something. Listen, if you are a prophet of God, hear me very closely, because Jezebel, that spirit, comes after prophets. What it desires to do is to break the minds of prophet. It's a distraction, and it comes to break the mind of prophets. Jezebel is also very good at destroying relationships between you and your children, destroying relationships between you and your spouse. And the reason why is because she desires her will to be done above everything else. She's a selfish spirit, and she is a spirit that operates heavy in the spirit of pride. Hear me very, very carefully. And because of this, she convinces herself that she is the victim. So she knows how to play victim very, very well. And she will be able to play victim and cause many people to turn against you, because how she manipulates the mind of people to influence them that she is the victim. She's very good at talking. She knows how to cry on the spot. She knows how to fake a heart attack. These spirits will throw themselves back and act like they are so sick. I'm talking about in a manifestation of an individual. They will throw words for you, and you will feel the spiritual attack, the weight of the darts that they are throwing towards you. However, nobody else is able to identify that this thing that they're saying is for you, because they have convinced everybody else that their tongue that they're speaking with is not the way they're coming off. They are able to deceive the people, but you will feel that attack on yourself. But they are blinding the people. They are God. Guys, you have to understand that they are master manipulators and a master at mind control. Okay, this is why you will always feel like, why can't everybody around me see? It's because this spirit is a blinding spirit for those who have an Ahab spirit. These are those who are submissive to the victim spirit that operates with Jezebel, that operates through Jezebel. Listen, Jezebel comes with that spirit of playing victim, and she's very, very good at it. Oh my God. Listen, Jezebel is so good. She will lie to your face, make up things about you, and say things about you. You'll feel that dart, as I was saying earlier. You'll feel that you're being targeted. However, she will word it in such a way that the people around you, again, can't sense, can't discern that it's for you. And she'll do it in such a way now that if you speak out and you begin to defend yourself or to say anything, she will make it seem to the others like it wasn't for you, but if the crown fits you, go ahead and wear it. Kind of Oh my God, Lord, help me to explain this thing. She will come across to you as this thing wasn't for you, but if you feel like it's for you, it must have hit home. That is that spirit. It's again a mind controlling, crafty, very wicked, prideful spirit. Jezebel doesn't care nothing about anybody else besides her own will to be done. And this is why I was saying that it destroys marriages, because Jezebel seeks out the attention of everybody else. Now, this is not to be confused with a Delilah spirit. That's a completely different spirit. This spirit operates off of attention, off of desiring attention. She strips the order of marriage. She strips the order of the family so that she can be centered. Okay? This is why the Jezebelic spirit is such a dangerous spirit, because she seeks to be front. It's her way or the highway. That is how the Jezebelic spirit manifests. Let me tell you guys something, because a lot of times we feel like women are the only one who can have a Jezebelic spirit. No, men have this spirit too, but we recognize it as a narcissistic spirit, a narcissistic person. Well, the characteristic of a narcissistic person is a Jezebelic spirit. We don't go around calling men Jezebels, right? And the reason why is because Jezebel in the Bible was a woman, but it is that of a narcissistic attitude, a narcissistic way about their mind. This person is good at manipulating the mind of others. This person will be able to make you feel guilty knowing that you did absolutely nothing wrong. This person also may not be asking you things. Instead, they make demands. They do this in such a way to make you feel guilty. They don't come off as, hey, are you busy today? Are you able to do this? Are you able to do that? No, it's how come every time I ask you to do something, it's always a problem. And they will always make you feel like you are the problem. A Jezebelic spirit will always turn things around and make it seem like they're never the problem. They're always the right one, but the person that they are targeting is always the wrong one. This is, in a nutshell, the Jezebelic spirit. So this is a spirit that you must be able to identify, because if you are naive, if you are soft-hearted, if you are a people pleaser, this spirit will literally destroy you, destroy your relationship, destroy your marriage. So this is why it's important that you are able to identify this spirit when it begins to manifest. She attacks your spirit being. And this is the reason why, if you are dealing with Jezebel, many times you will feel a sense of anxiety, a sense of fear, a sense of nervousness that will come over you, and you'll begin to feel this spirit manifesting. And it's because it targets, this spirit attacks your spirit. I need you guys to understand, when Elijah was running away and scared, it was because there was a spiritual attack on him that caused such a manifestation of fear to come over him, because of the intimidation that Jezebel comes with. Jezebel is an intimidating, mind-controlling, manipulative spirit. And this is why you guys got to be so careful when you are handling this spirit, when this spirit is in your life. Be careful. Do not be no people-pleasing person, submissive to the spirit. Because she plays victim so well, those with soft heart, Ahabs, these are the Ahabs now. Ahab will be submissive. Those who feel like they sincerely fear the Lord, right? And they do fear the Lord. They love the Lord. A lot of the times their heart is very soft, and they submit to the agenda of Jezebel. And it destroys many churches. It destroys relationships, even between your children and you, your spouse and yourself. It destroys friendships, because that's what it seeks to do. Jezebel, once again, is manipulative. She's a mind-controlling spirit. She's crafty, very crafty. It's a prideful spirit. So be very, very careful when you identify this spirit. It is good to pull away and keep a distance. You're still operating with love, operating with the fruits of the Holy Spirit. You can always love upon the person from a distance, but don't get caught up with people pleasing. This spirit is there to destroy. And prophets, this spirit, just like it went to attack Elijah, listen, it killed many prophets, because the spirit hates prophets of God. The spirit will pull down ministries because of that spirit of pride, manipulation, and it's an out of order spirit.